And out come your 2019 MTA Lions, storming onto the court now in the warm-ups. As Coach Rabbi Yoni Stone makes his way over to the bench, as the troops are rallying behind over here, as we don't see Frisch yet, but you can hear them in the locker room, and they are loud. And much anticipation for this matchup for MTA. A lot to look forward to after a big win over North Shore just the other day. And Frisch comes out now, making their way to the court. And we're getting set for a huge match for MTA here. One that's going to very likely determine the fate of their season. Let's see what they can do. But going back to that game against North Shore, that game was a 2-1 overtime victory, and it went down to the wire. Game that MTA felt they should have won, but the scoring opened up with Aaron Borgen with the howitzer from the corner, getting it into the left side of the goalie there, and made it 1-0 in the second. Then late in the game, down by 1, North Shore was able to tie it up at 1. And this goal here knots it up, the dagger to MTA. But then later in overtime, not all hope is lost as Benjamin Friedman was able to steal the puck, march down the court, and get a breakaway goal to win it for MTA. And that was the deciding goal as MTA stormed the court, and that was the difference factor right there. 2-1 MTA victory in overtime, a huge victory. And you can hear our Lions now getting ready. But that was just a huge win, and we are back and ready now for some hockey. We'll be back in just a second. And we are set here as we're about to get set for face-off with Borgen, Levy, Benjamin Friedman, Gabe Pudel, and the MTA Lions getting set here to start what should be a good one. And we're going to have Friedman here on the face-off, the overtime savior for yesterday's game, actually. It was just yesterday. This team is tired. Avram Levy came up to me before the game telling me just how sore he was. One of the most athletic kids in the school. Playing soccer even after his game. And that one's held by Borgen in the corner, flipped up and cleared. And out of play as it hit the basketball hoop. Another thing about the Den, it is hard to play in, folks. Not an easy court to play in because of how low the ceiling is and how small the court itself is. And let's see how Frisch can do adapting to such a difficult diversity. Now Frisch with a backhander stopped by Levy there. A great chance right off the bat. Was able to be stopped by Avram Levy, stopped the roller. They're going to have a lot of that, and if they start this game off like this, they are not going to have much success. They have to find ways to stop the Frisch Cougars on defense, and there goes the MTA Lions on defense, clearing the puck, and that one's going back to Levy again, and he covers. Nice clearance by MTA, but it goes right back into MTA territory. And now Frisch is one of the more talented teams in the league. If not the most. This is a team sitting at 5-0, and a star-studded lineup for them, and a lot of big names on there. And this is a team that MTA needs to beat if they need to, make a statement that they are a team that is not to be reckoned with. Now Friedman running down the side, trying to get to that puck, handling it in the corner now. Friedman trying to make something happen, get it out to the side, won't work. Ader couldn't get it. Now Borgen holds it out, and Borgen has it in the corner. Borgen fighting for that puck as Alter cleared it out for Frisch, and they got the shot out in front. And Levy won't let it happen. That one's cleared out, and no good for Frisch. And that one's flipped up and out of play, and it will not go. That was Alter and Einhorn creating some difficulty for MTA there, as Pearl and Berman will go on with Sullivan and Wellgren as well. Looks like Pearl's going to take this face off. This one flipped up in the air, and nobody had it, but they were able to clear it. Thanks to help from it looks like Berman. Berman now roughing it up. He's a very strong kid. You don't want him to get on his bad side. He will rough you up, and that's a nice shot there by MTA. Won't go. That one there. Sully shot going to go. Levy almost had the save there on a howitzer, but it would not go as the shot went wide left. This one now back into MTA territory. Frisch behind the net now, bringing it all the way out into MTA territory. And now it looks like they might get the shot off as they get the pass over. Won't go. The pass to Alter did not find. And another shot from Frisch would not find the back of the net as Berman's fighting for this one on the boards with Alter. Now Wellgren tried to clear that one. Wouldn't go. And now another shot from Frisch. In just the first 2 minutes, there's 10:21 left in this one as the whistle blows. And Frisch has been playing very physical at the start of this game. Something that MTA has struggled with has been their speed and their and their physicality, and they need to get on top of that if they want to win this game. But again, only 1 minute in, or a minute and a half, almost 2 minutes, and you can see how much MTA wants this. You can see how much they want it in their eyes as Frisch brings up the puck right in front of the goal, and that one's popped up in front of the air. Levy somehow stopped that one as Frisch maintains possession in the MTA zone now. Frisch with it in the corner, Ader on him, trying to get it out in front of the net, and that one cleared away. Good play by the MTA defense to get that one back into the Frisch zone. Chased back and flipped out of play behind MTA's net.
Whose water is this?
And this Frisch team is coming in here thinking that they have all of the momentum. The odds are heavily in their favor, as most would think, but this MTA squad is not thinking about it like that. They're thinking this is a statement game. They can come out here and prove everybody wrong with some good play here. Now, on the faceoff, flipped up again, backing out of play behind Levy. In just the first 2 minutes, it's happened quite a few times. 9:51 left in this one as Sammy Penn gives the ball over to the ref. And it'll be another faceoff in Frisch's zone. And now for the faceoff, MTA flip back. Going to go as it looks like Borgen trying to get a shot off there. Way to go. And a whistle will blow. But nice shot there by Borgen, taking his opportunities. He's had 2 top shelf goals, from half court and past. He had that one against Ramaz. One against Ramaz and one against in the beginning of the season against Hillo. And now Frisch maintains possession, getting a shot off. Wouldn't go now in front of the net. Frisch trying to hold it, hauling for the puck in the middle as Penn holds it on the side. Penn trying to make something happen. This one back into the corner for Frisch. Urshanov trying to make something happen, couldn't go. Now within the corner, those 2 men there. Pudel flips it out, and nice play by Gabe Pudel to get that one out of trouble, but now it's right back in the corner and out of play. Nice play by a couple names there, as that Frisch offense has been absolutely relentless thus far. And this team has to bend but not break. That's been the motto that, Coach Rabbi Yoni Stone has been enforcing for this team. Bend but do not break. Let's see what happens here. As they're going to take a face-off near half court, and that one again, a shot off, won't go. Nice play there by Sullivan to get something off as Joe Pearl chases it into the corner, tries to clear it, and up and out of play at the pipe. Those pipes on the right side of the court, as you can see in your camera, they can hit quite a few balls too. Deflect a lot of shots and clearances, and it causes problems for away teams. It's not an easy place to play. As this one's going back into the corner for Frisch, flipped up, and that's going to be held by Joe Pearl as he stopped in his hand. Nice play there to get it over to Sullivan. Sullivan now he lost it, and that one's a shot. Saved by Levy. As Frisch went to go chase that puck, and it looked like Jacob Hirshanov stared Avram Levy down. But Levy with a nice save, and that'll keep this one knotted up at 0-0 with 8:58 left in the game. Now the face-off over in MTA zone. This one flipped back, way back into Frisch territory. It's going to go behind the net. Sullivan chasing. Frisch bringing the ball up now behind the net. Pass over. Berman now trying to clear it. Couldn't go. As looked like Welken chased it, but now trying to flip it up again is Pearl. Pearl gets it back into the zone, but easily cleared by Frisch as Pearl stops it again. Nice play there by Pearl, but Frisch had a clear shot there, and it wouldn't go. And now chasing into the corner is MTA. MTA with the shot out in front, wouldn't go far right. Nearly had a great opportunity there by Sullivan in the offense, creating plays, wreaking some havoc for Frisch there. And now Berman has lost that one in front of the goal, but that'll be the first goal there by Alter as it went out in front of the net. And Frisch is going to go up 1-0. And that's not the way that you want to start this game. But, you know, Frisch went out, seized their opportunity with the roller out in front of the net and made it happen. And it is 1-0 Frisch early in this one. And you can't have that happen. That is not an ideal scenario for this MTA squad. And now Levy makes another save as it goes back behind the Frisch net. Up 1-0 now. And that one's going to be covered. Now Borgen on the face-off. That one's going to trickle out in front of Ader, trying to clear it. Won't get out of the zone, but Ader gets it again with his hand as this one's going into the corner for Alter. Alter trying to make a play on that one. Wouldn't go. It is chased back into the MTA zone. The Frisch zone, excuse me. Now Frisch with a move end, the shot, the pass over wouldn't go. Excellent opportunity there by Frisch. Nice save by Levy on the 2-on-0. Made a move and got the pass over. Now Frisch maintaining possession, easily passing well. This is not an easy team to beat. Now as Borgen tried to get it on net, wouldn't go. Nice shot there by Borgen, trying to make something happen. Get some momentum in their favor. Now Borgen with it again in front of the goal, and it looked like their MTA just didn't see it. They had a couple opportunities there, but the move by Frisch and the pass over is really creating problems with 7:24 left in this one. It is 1-0 MTA. And really, really causing some trouble here early on is this Frisch squad. MTA wins that one. Trudell nearly got to it, but now chased into the corner again by Frisch. Alter chasing that one. Now this one, Friedman trying to handle it. Won't handle it in front of the goal again. And now that one slapped out of midair by Friedman. Friedman could have got to it now. Trudell tries to clear, and Trudell will. It's just behind the goal. Einhorn chasing now behind the goal. Flipping it back all the way deep behind Levy as Ader will clear that one. And again, that one couldn't be gotten to. And a nice pass there by Eisner, it looked like. Borgen now trying to get to that one. And he got tied up and dropped his stick. And Borgen's without a stick in front of the goal as Eisner's trying to make something happen. And Borgen, again, right in front of the goal with no stick. Not very often you see that. Ben Friedman now trying to make something happen. Playing physical as he can, and it won't make anything happen. But Ader now trying to get to the puck. Flipped up, and now behind for Borgen. Nice clearance there, backhand clearance. Give him a second to breathe. Make something happen. Benjamin Friedman on the forecheck. Flipped up to half court by Frisch. Frisch looking for a shot. Again now held, trying to be crossed into the middle with a move now. Nice defense by MTA to prevent the move. Now flipped up into the middle, into the corner, and out of play. Now listen, Frisch has a lot more to play for, it seems like, than MTA right now, because if you look at the standings, Frisch is sitting over with the 5-0 record, while MTA is at 2-4. Early struggles for MTA, but that doesn't mean that MTA doesn't still have a shot at the playoffs. This means a lot for MTA. That 5-0 Frisch team is an absolute behemoth, and they're down early, 1-0. And now Sullivan trying to flip it up into the goal wide right. This one going back behind the net. Won't go. That one flipped up. Nearly stopped there by Kruk. Kruk going to get to it as Levy covers. And that'll be it. 5:57 left. We're going to have a face-off in the MTA zone. And it is still 1-0. MTA got to create some offensive production as they're looking kind of lackluster out there. Kruk now getting ready for the face-off. That face-off will go out. Number 25 with the backhander, nearly on goal for Frisch. Nice shot there. Now fought over in the corner. Cross trying to get it. Sullivan poked it out, but now it's going out. As Frisch has just had a barrage of shots. Friedman now fighting for that one. And that one nearly cleared there. As Frisch is trying to get something going. A nice move by Claude to get another play over. But Frisch gets right back up behind the goal now. And they can't get anything to work as that one flipped out into the corner. And MTA keeps it in the corner. Nice play there by Craw. Keeps it in the Frisch zone now, trying to handle it as MTA. Trying to get to that puck as they're going to double in the corner. And they are really, really trying to get that puck out, create some offensive production here. 5:10 left in this one. First period action. Here comes MTA trying to get that puck. Finally, it rolls out into the middle for Frisch. Frisch looking for a shot. And Levy thought that he had it, and he didn't know what happened. It must have hit off his helmet or a stick or something. That one's up in front of the goal. Levy now trying to stop that one. And somehow Levy kept that one out of the back of the net as the cheers from the MTA side ensue. Absolutely insane effort there by Levy as he lost that puck for a second out in front of the goal. But getting right back on top of that one is we've got Borgen and Nader along with Friedman and Friedman now. Two Friedmans. I'm sorry, only one Friedman. Eitan Friedman. And that one's going to go back in the Frisch's zone. And we'll have a face-off down there with 4:47 left. Now number 97, I think that's Davidowitz for MTA, ready for the face-off now. That one's flipped back into the corner now, trying to get into the middle of the goal. Wouldn't go, and that one's flipped up in the air, back into the MTA's corner. Chasing it is Ader. Ader trying to get to that, but he got bodied by number 25. That one wouldn't go. That one again, a shot from Frisch on the crazy pass from the back of the net. Wouldn't go. Friedman now trying to get to that one first, trying to body him. And now the puck is stuck on the side of the wall over there. Only 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in this one. Now Frisch bringing it around. That one's nearly bodied. Nice clearance there by Ader to get it out from in front of the goal. And then cleared again by Borgen. Nice job clearing the puck there. But they've got to create some chances here. If you're MTA. Borgen now looking for a chance. Flipped it over to the side. And he couldn't get the shot off. He needs to take that shot. He's got to get something on that now. Cleared back. And that one's going to be... I think over now in the middle is Frisch with the shot. Wouldn't go now again in front. Another save by Levy. Absolutely incredible save. But Frisch has had chance after chance now. As Rolnick now passes into the middle. Can't get anything to happen. Now MTA trying to clear. Won't work. Ader now in the corner. Chasing that one. And that one's going to be hit over to Ruben. Ruben now can get it. And the shot in front by number 89. Will not go. And that was a great effort there by the Frisch offensemen, Bromberg and Ruben, creating some chances out in front. But, you know, you got Pudell in, you got Friedman in, you got Berman in, you got Pearl in, a bunch of seniors and Pudell, the offenseman. You got to make something happen now. You got your two best offensemen in the game right now. If you don't create a chance, this is not going to be in your favor. I mean, listen, if you're MTA, you're probably thinking, we're playing the best team in the league, cut us some slack. But you can't have that mentality. You got to have that mentality. You got your two best guys on right now. Create some chances. Make something happen. As Joe Pearl flips it up into the basketball net, Borgen's going to go on for Berman. And we've got a couple great squad out now. Borgen, Pearl, Pudell, and Friedman. If there's a time to put up a goal, it's right now. 1-0 Frisch. You're watching Lions Live. You're just tuning in now. There's 3 minutes left in this one. Borgen loses that face-off. Frisch now with a shot. That one will go wide right. This one, the pass out to the side. Frisch now trying to get a shot off. The shot from the side wouldn't go. Didn't make it to the net now. That one blocked by Borgen as he tried to clear that one, but it wouldn't go. Friedman now trying to get onto that one. Pearl guarding in the corner. Good effort there by Pearl as he's getting bodied. Good all-out effort there. Frisch trying to get a shot off. That one blocked by Friedman. Then another stop by Frisch with their hand. Pearl trying to get that one. Trying to clear it. Can't get it to go. As Frisch is just maintaining possession, and MTA's side relentlessly not giving MTA an inch, and it is really causing problems for MTA. Now that one out in front. Friedman now chasing it. Oh, and he couldn't get the chances. That one's intercepted by Frisch. He tried to make a move. Oh, that one looked like it was off the post there. Levy couldn't get to it in that one. Back of the net. The shot from Frisch finds the back of the net. And early on, it is 2-0 with 2:13 left. Rough start for MTA as they let up the 2 goals in the first period. And you can't have that happen again. They're not creating any offensive chances. Levy looks like he's having to do all the work there for the MTA defense. And that's not a well-functioning offense. They got to put some points up. They got to play faster. Lots of things to improve on going into the second period. As a rough first period for MTA is slowly winding down. As Frisch flips it up into the middle. Now Friedman bringing the ball up. And now Frisch got the chance there off of Friedman trying to bring the ball up as opposed to clearing it. As the bench screen to get that one out. Now in the corner is Krug. Krug flips it back. Can't make anything happen there. Friedman now on defense. And Frisch tried to cross it into the middle. Won't go. Frisch now again holding, looking to get a shot off. That one off the crossbar. No good. Almost got. Really couldn't get to it, but Frisch almost had another goal there. And that one's going to find the back wall there as Borgen tries to clear, and he will. That one's going to go into the corner now. Pudel now in the corner trying to hold, trying to make something happen. Over to Krug. Krug in front of the net. Easily stopped there by Frisch. Now Frisch with the shot. Saved by Levy. Levy didn't know if he had that one. Nice save there to stop the shots from Frisch. Minute 18 left in this one, down 2-0. And Frisch has all the momentum now in this one, and it is not looking pretty thus far for MTA. Looking a little bit grim now as Gabriel Berman checks in on the face-off. That one's going to be fought for along the boards now. And Frisch maintains possession, looking for a shot off. Won't go, he lost it. That's going to go over and cleared into the corner by Frisch. Joe Pearl flips that one up to the left. And we're going to get ready for a face-off at half, which seems to be happening a lot here on the clearances from Frisch. Now that one rolled out in front of that. Levy covers. And MTA looks like they're begging to get into the locker room. Kind of hanging their heads low. And now they're making a full change for Pudel, Ader, Borgen, and Akiva Schwartz. Ader's getting ready for the face-off now against Turchinov. Ader now flips that one back. Oh, a shot there from Frisch. And tried to be... Pudel tried to get a shot off from half court. It was stopped as Frisch chases it back in their own zone. Pudel applying the forecheck foul. That one's shot. Almost got the goal. And now it's put in the corner now by Ader on defense. Trying to stop the oncoming Frisch move with just 40 seconds left in this one. Now around the net. Hirschnov going to make it happen now. Bromberg trying to pass it over to Hirschnov. Hirschnov behind the goal now. Back to Bromberg. Bromberg looking for the shot. Wouldn't go. Hirschnov gets the rebound. Hirschnov passes it out in front. And that one's going to be just hot. As it looked like Padden for Frisch had a shot there in the middle. But it wouldn't go. And it's been a rough first period here for MTA. Looking forward to this opportunity to prove who they could be as a hockey team. And right now they have kind of come out a little bit flat. As Pudel's here on the face-off. And he's going to win that one. Flip it out. Nope, lost it. That one's going to be over to Borgen. Borgen trying to get a shot off. Borgen flips it to the Frisch goal. Wouldn't go as Frisch holds it in the corner now. And now Frisch almost got a chance to save by Borgen. Nice play to break that move up. Borgen now trying to body his way for the ball. Nice play. Borgen playing physical. But that one's going to trickle out in front of the net for Frisch. And Frisch, it wouldn't go. Saved by Levy. That was behind the goal is Hirschnov. And that will be the end of the first period. Rough start there for MTA. The oncoming shots by Frisch were nonstop. Not much you can do there for Levy, who's been absolutely helpless thus far by his MTA squad as they kind of walk grimly to the locker room. Their heads held low. Not much to look forward to except for sitting down, catching a breath, and being able to look at this game and say, hey, what can we do to improve? And they're going to see if they can go out there, create some offensive production, get some shots from anywhere, from deep, and rally this team together. Down 2-0. We're going to take a break here, and we will be right back. And we are live here with Lions Live as MTA makes their way onto the court here for the second period. And 12 minutes on the clock, down 2-0 as Alter will take the face-off with Friedman. And MTA wins the face-off there as it goes deep into their own zone. That one's going to be chased back by Einhorn. Now Frisch applying pressure in the MTA zone, trying to get the puck over. Now handled in the back by Einhorn. Einhorn now the pass over to Ader, trying to settle that one. Here we go. Now Frisch with the MTA trying to get the puck in the middle, create some chances. It was a tough first period from MTA. Stripped of chances throughout the entirety of the first period as they're down 2-0. And Frisch chases the puck back into their own zone. And Einhorn runs behind the goal, flips it back, and Ader now on that one again, flips it around half court as Friedman trying to get it out in front of the goal and covered by Frisch. As Fishkin was able to get on top of that one. And Friedman tried to get a chance out in front, but just lost the puck as MTA will make a full change. It's Berman, Sullivan, Pearl, and Wellgren. Now on the face-off for MTA. In Frisch's zone. That one will go into the corner now, chased by Wellgren. Wellgren bodying, holding the puck. Nice control here from Wellgren. Wellgren trying to get the pass over to Sullivan. And that has been a line that has actually seen some success. Wellgren now flips it behind the goal. Nice play there by Wellgren, keeping it in play. Sullivan couldn't quite get to it. Now on the move, Sullivan trying to make something happen. That one flipped behind the goal by Wellgren. As MT seems to have a little bit more fire now. Sullivan scoops that one with his hand. Again, held by Berman and flipped out of play, but keeping it in Frisch's zone for what seems like the first time today. Nice play there by Wellgren. Sullivan, Berman keeping it in the zone, even Pearl. Great all-around effort there by MTA as we have 10:40 left in the second period. And can't seem to find the ball now as it is lost under the MTA bench as everybody's kind of fixated over here. And nope, nobody can find it. Andrew Cohen's looking for it. Everybody's looking for it. Nobody knows where the ball is. They even have Rabbi Khan out here looking for the ball. Don't make the Rebbe get on his knees. And Rabbi Khan is looking for the ball. I'm going to get off the broadcast, look for the ball real quick. Oh, and is it found? No, nobody knows where the ball is. We've hit a standstill here. With 10:40 left, nobody knows where the puck is. An awkward transition here as Coach Rabbi Yoni Stone gets another puck and gives it to the ref, saving the team as nobody could find the one that just went out of play now. Bromberg on the face-off with Frisch. He'll win that one and it'll go back to the MTA zone. Behind the net now, cleared by Pearl, and now Frisch with a shot. That one went high. Nice wind-up there by Frisch. Now another shot from Frisch. That one won't go. Chased in the corner now. And Frisch is trying to get the puck over into the MTA zone. Now back for the shot. Shot won't go. That was stopped by Berman now behind the goal. Again, it's Frisch in the corner. Finally, Frisch got stopped by the ref. The ref got in the way of that puck twice, and it wouldn't go. They looked for that pass over, but Levy was able to cover. As Borgen, Ader, Pudel, and Friedman, the starters, make their way onto the court, try and make something happen. 10:04 left in this one, and it is time for our fun fact of the day. The MTA varsity hockey team, this is from the Yeshiva League Pass, the MTA varsity hockey team won 6 straight championships from 1990 to 96 under Rabbi Schiller. We are back here as Frisch just got a shot off, and that one's covered again by Levy. And we just previewed there real quick the power rankings. And the Frisch Cougars are top number 1 at Yeshiva League Pass's power rankings as MTA sits over at 9. So a big gap there. And definitely an intimidation factor there for MTA as they are looked at as big underdogs here. Middle of the pack team against Frisch, who's sitting over at number 1 as Levy just barely got that deflected puck and was able to grab and cover it. That one was a wild puck. Levy staying aware, making the play. 9:43 left in this one. Now getting ready for the face-off again as MTA in their own zone. That one's broken up by Pudel, but it's going to go out into the corner now, trying to get the pass off Pudel again wreaking havoc as Morgan can play that one up now behind the goal for Frisch, making his way, carrying the puck all the way around now, settled by Frisch. Wouldn't go. The backhand shot from about half would not go. Bromberg now sending it over into the middle. Now Friedman on the defense, and that one's going to be broken up by, looks like Pudel. Pudel now trying to make something happen. As that one hits the door, they're putting clear. And now Friedman with the shot. That one went wide left. Couldn't get that shot to go now. Looks like nice play there by Gabe Pudel to get the puck. Bodies when they got the puck. Now behind the goal is Pudel. Pudel trying to hold the puck. And that one's going to go almost out of play, but no, it won't. Friedman now holding it. He loses it in the corner of the Bromberg. Now fighting over it is Friedman and Pudel. Friedman now in the corner again, holding the puck, trying to create a chance. Bodying is Friedman, making his way towards the goal. The pass over to Pudel wouldn't go. Nice pass from Friedman to get a good chance over to Pudel. And for the first time today, that was MTA's first fantastic chance at a goal. It wouldn't quite go. Nice play there. Pudel trying to get to that puck. Pudel can't make anything happen as Bromberg is going to fall to the floor. Now Friedman fighting for that puck. They're on top of that. Having a great series here is Friedman and Pudel though. Breaking up every first move. As Frisch is trying to get a shot off there. Won't go. Off left into the corner and cleared. Over is Friedman trying to get to that puck. He can't quite get to it. Friedman's going to take himself off. And Sullivan's now on it. Going to come on out on the court as Friedman got tired, but nice series from him as Frisch tries to flip it out in front of the goal now. Again, trickled out in front. That one's stopped by Sullivan. Sullivan running into the corner. The speed from Sullivan. Absolutely fantastic move there by MTA. Sullivan now in front of the goal. The shot. And that one didn't find the back of the net. Nice shot there from Sullivan. Sullivan now bodying, making it happen. Is this MTA offense early in this second period? They've gotten chance after chance here. It looks like they've flipped the switch, and they are ready to play some hockey. As Frisch has it out in front of the goal. That one cleared there by Welgren. Welgren running out to that one in the corner as Einhorn couldn't clear as it hit the door. Now Ader chasing that one back into the corner with Welgren to help. Couldn't get that one to go. Now behind the goal, Frisch trying to pass it on over. And that one's going to be shot. No good, blocked by Levy. And Levy with another save. Levy standing strong here early in this one. And that one shot wide left there by Borgen. Nice shot take there. As MTA has been controlling the momentum early on. That one is now in Frisch zone. Almost shot by Sullivan. He's playing fantastic in this time on the court. Came on the court fresh in the second period. Ready to ball out. Now Alter in the corner. Trying to get it over into the middle now as this MTA defense breaks it up. Sullivan now swarming. Player gets tripped up. Want to go. That one shot left of Levy. Nice save there. And behind the goal is Borgen. Flips it up to the goal, and that one will hit the back wall as Frisch is there to recover. Welgren couldn't get to that one as that one's going again. Behind the goal is Borgen going to try and clear as it's right in front of the goal. Frisch is going to settle it in their own zone. Flipping off the boards and send it behind the goal is Ader. Holds that one. Ader clearing down.
Go back, go back.
And that one's going to go back into the Frisch zone. As Barr is going to try and flip it out. And that one broken up. Nice play there by Welgren to stop the clearances. It hits the ref again. Barr couldn't clear it twice as Welgren's there. Nice play there by MTA. Now Sullivan looking a little tired after putting in all that effort, making it all happen. Sully now trying to clear it. Chance up from Sullivan. Wouldn't go. Broken up by Barra. Another shot saved by Levy. Levy's again been standing very strong in this second period. This is 5.5 left. Now the pass over to the side to Einhorn. Einhorn trying to settle. Einhorn to pass over. That one broken up by MTA. Einhorn gets to another one, trying to get a shot off. He's going to wrap it up over the side, getting it into the middle of that shot. Gonna go. This one over to the side. MTA trying to clear Borgen, trying to get on top of that one. Welgren finally they throw it back in the Frisch zone. But Einhorn falls right on top of it. And that one flipped again. Saved by Levy. Nice save there. That one's going back into the MTA corner. Into the Frisch corner. Einhorn's getting mauled by two men. Sullivan now trying to get to that puck. Sullivan fighting for it. As a Frisch guy falls over. Sullivan with the shot in front of the net now. Trying to get that shot off. And it wouldn't go. Pudel and Sullivan getting valid chances now as Friedman's going to go on for Sullivan. Sullivan created a lot of chances in his time on the court. And now Pudel and Friedman at full strength trying to make something happen now. In the corner is Frisch. Holding nicely. Frisch with a shot. Wide left. Nice play there by leaving the backhander now. Won't go. Now behind the net into the corner. As Frisch holds there. Friedman there on defense. And flip back into the Frisch zone. And finally the whistle is blown with 4:23 left. A huge change early on for MTA in this second period. They've been absolutely fighting hard on offense, getting chances, getting the puck in front of the net, and they've been getting shots off. They've been controlling the ball in Frisch's zone, which has been a huge change from what we've seen in the first period. And if they can continue to keep this momentum up, they can put points on the board. It's going to be a long day for Frisch as they're looking tired. But MTA continues to fight and trying to show the team that they can be here in the second period. This one flip back. That one won't go. Wide left. Now Frisch holding in the corner now, trying to wrap it up behind the goal. MTA defense is on it. And again now in the corners, he's getting mauled over there by what looks like Berman. Berman trying to get that clearance, but it will go over to another Frisch player. And now again into the corner now is Berman. Helped out by Friedman. And now trying to get it out in front of the net. And that one's going to trickle back into the Frisch zone. And losing a little bit of that fire early on that they had as Frisch gets a couple chances there. And again, take a look at these standings. MTA sitting over at 2-4. This is a must-win game for them. Well, Frisch, they're 5-0. SAR is 6-0, but still, that's a huge difference between 2-5 and 3-4 for MTA, especially a win against Frisch. So they got to put on their A game. They continue to ball out today. They want to make it happen now. 3.5 minutes left. Out in front. And out of the corner, a lot of trouble for MTA getting it out of their corner. As Frisch has been holding it nicely now for the last minute or so. And trying to make something happen. That one flipped out. Friedman now out of the zone. Nice play there by Friedman as he's chased into the corner by Pudel. Friedman got a shot. Scores! Goal from Friedman. He capitalizes on the chance as MTA celebrates, and it is 2-1, only down by 1, and MTA makes it a 2-1 game off the shot by Friedman. And what a huge difference that makes. This is a game, folks, as Friedman flipped that one up. And that's just huge. I mean, if you're an MTA player, you have a completely different outlook on the game. It is 2-1, 3 minutes, 10 seconds left, as this bench is elated. It's a 2-1 game, as they got out of what was a harrowing first quarter, and an amazing goal there by Friedman off the second chance. And there's 3 minutes left. It is 2-1, and that one's rolling out in front of the goal.
Let's go, Matt.
Matt now putting up pressure. Welcome couldn't make it happen. Now in front of the goal is Frisch. Trying to make something happen as they bring it back into their own zone. Frisch flips backwards and out of play. So the difference maker there from Friedman, he scored the overtime winner yesterday, again, last night's game against this team, against North Shore, excuse me. And that goal was the overtime winner, and now a huge goal to make it 2-1 with 2:44 left in this one. Now let's take another look here at these slideshow. Give us 1 second, and we will be right back. And we are back, as it is a 2-1 Frisch lead, played here in the second period. And it is 2 minutes and 44 seconds left now on the face-off. Returning from timeout. Diamond chase back into the MTA zone. But again, going back to that Friedman goal, that was such a difference maker. Completely changed the outlook for both of these teams. Just absolutely momentum-changing moments that they needed as they are holding now. Back in MTA zone, flipped over. Is Einhorn trying to get over? MTA defense is swarming as they are reinvigorated here behind the net. Is Frisch trying to get the puck over. Now a shot saved by Levy. Nice play there by Levy, but they can't let chances like this. Now playing physical over there is Friedman with a nice body. That one's going to trickle out. Pudel trying to get to it, trying to clear it, and he won't. It's going back there in the corner. Friedman now. Friedman needs to get to that puck. Friedman now trying to hold the puck. It looks like he's going to win that one. Trying to get it out in front of the net, and that one shot won't go. Friedman now trying to pick that one in, and that one scored! And Friedman ties up the game! And it is 2-0 as MTA knocks it up at 2. And that goal has completely changed this game. We have a tie game against Frisch. And MTA celebrates with 1:45, knotting the game up at 2. And now the MTA bench screams it's our time. Benjamin Friedman getting mauled on the bench there after that one. And it is a 2-2 game after 2 goals from Friedman in 2 minutes. 2 minutes is all it took for MTA to knock this game up. And that is huge from MTA now behind the goal. Flipping the puck up back into their own zone. And now in the corner is Frisch with the puck. Now shaking everybody in this building. It's crazy as MTA knocks it up after trying to flip that one up and claw. Gonna get it to go. That one behind the net. MTA has all the momentum here in the second period. They scored 2 goals. And, I mean, you can't say anything other than, wow, what incredible play. One guy lighting up this team. The team working together, rallying around Benjamin Friedman's play. And that's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. Now, who knows? First period, Rabbi Khan was not in the building. Now in the building with Rabbi Khan here, we scored 2 goals. Who knows? Maybe it's a luck thing. We'll see. And that one's going to go out of play, covered by Levy. 1:04. 2-2 as MTA knots up. It looks like a thriller. This one's going to go down to the wire. 2-2. A minute and 4 seconds on the face-off in the MTA zone. Now they want to make sure that nothing else happens. Coach Stone preaching defense here. And that one's flipped up in front of the Frisch zone, and that one's covered. And now Pudel and Friedman. And they're trying to take a lead here as they're absolutely strangling Frisch at the end of this second period. 55 seconds left. Pudel and Friedman, their 2 premier offensemen now stepping onto the court, trying to make something happen and maybe possibly take the lead here for MTA. This one out in the corner now. Gomberg flips that one out in front, and Levy makes the save. Nice play there by Levy to save that puck. That one's flipped up high and behind the goal. And behind the goal, flipped over to the side now. It's Friedman. Friedman now trying to get out in front. The shot, nice shot there by Friedman as he has been having the day, man. He has been having a day. Fantastic play there as Friedman and Pudel are trying to get on top of that puck. Fighting for that puck is Pudel. Pudel trying to win that puck over. He wants it. And now he's getting it out in front, but now Frisch has it. Behind their own goal is Bromberg, but it would not leave the zone as MTA flips it right back over to Pudel at half court, trying to settle it. Trying to get to that puck as there's 7 seconds left in this second period. And it looks like it's just going to wrap up 3, 2, 1, and that'll be it. And this building is loud and proud after that second period. Some fantastic MTA hockey there. They came down having an awful period in the first period, down 2-0. And Benjamin Friedman ignites this team with 2 goals. Fantastic, fantastic play as this building is all smiles right now as it is knotted up at 2. MTA 2, Frisch 2, and we'll be right back after this. And MTA is taking the court here. And they are fired up as ever after an absolute baller second period. They played their hearts out. And it's a tie game after what looked like was out of reach. And it's 2-2. 12 minutes on the clock. About to get set here for the third. And a lot to look forward to for MTA. It didn't look like there was after the first. It looked very grim. It looked like there was, not going to be much cheering done in this building. But Yaman Freeman in the last few minutes of that second period, made it happen. And that's exactly what you want to see. One player igniting a team, and the team playing with him, rallying him around him. The line of Freeman and Pudell absolutely lethal in the second period. And some fantastic play. Keeps MTA within reach of a victory. And we're about to start up here. Start of the third. And we got the starters on here for MTA. Ader, Borgen, Friedman, and Pudell. 12 minutes left now as Alter takes the faceoff. And that one saved over by Levy. Alter now in the corner. Friedman, Pudell, and Borgen, trying to get on top of it. Trying to clear that one is Borgen. He couldn't get to it. Friedman now holding the puck at half, as it'll go into the corner. And that one's going to be grabbed by Baruch. Baruch flips it out into the MTA zone. That one won't go. Baruch holds it again. Now over to Alter. Alter couldn't make it happen. At least that one shot saved by Levy as it's behind the goal. Flipped up in front of the goal and nearly cleared, but won't end up being cleared as Einhorn gets a backhand shot there. And MTA needs to make it happen there. That one shot saved by Levy. Crazy save there. Pudell finally gets it out of the zone into the corner. That one's chased by Baruch. And that one rolled out in front. Everybody is trying to get back on defense. That one's rolled out in front of the goal by Pudell. Now Ader tried to get to that one. Pudell getting to that puck as fast as he can. As Pudell and Friedman doubling in the corner now, trying to make something happen. This duo has been lethal as of late. Now trying to get back is MTA as that one goes into the corner. Sullivan now running on the court. In for Pudell. And now in the corner. And Sullivan trying to make it happen. Ben's off. And Sullivan and Welker now in on offense. That one flipped up in the middle. Glove save, stopped by Levy. He sends it out. And then this one settled by Einhorn, trying to bring it around. Stopped by MTA. Great play there. There comes Baruch now, trying to get the shot off. Won't go. And Einhorn again, with a shot. Wouldn't go. And this MTA team has been relentless now. Borgen flipping it up into the middle. And that one's going to go behind the goal. Einhorn chasing it, and Welker too. They couldn't get to it. Ader now flips it back into the middle. Is MTA. Nice play stopped there by Welgren as Sully chases him into the corner. Sully trying to hold him. That one's broken up. And now Frisch is Bark. He's trying to hold it over on the side there. 9.5 minutes left in this one. Knotted up at 2. And Einhorn just wanted that one more. He shot that one wide right of the net. But a nice play there. And that one's flipped out. And that one cleared by MTA. Nice shot there. That one's flipped up in front of the goal. They couldn't get the whistle there. But that one's flipped up again in front of the goal. And that's when Frisch had a chance there, but it's going to be whistled off. Back and forth there. Start of the third period. Pearl, Berman, Pudell, and Friedman now coming on. They're trying to take control of this one. Listen, if Pudell and Friedman can go out there and take control of this game, it is out for the taking. It's a tie game. This moment right here can turn around their entire season. Everything is riding on how they play right now, and they need to realize that, show up, and show out. As this is a huge series here that could decide the fate of the game. As Frisch wins that face-off and tries to clear it, but they couldn't because the ref was there. Now Pudell trying to flip it up into the corner, and he will. Trying to maintain possession is Pudell. Pudell fighting for that one, and he's going to fall over. Friedman now trying to get that one. And that one's going to be flipped out in front of the net. Won't go. And that one flipped up by Penn into the corner as Pearl chases it back. Pearl couldn't quite clear it. That one's flipped over. A shot from Frisch won't go. Again a shot saved by Levy. Again a shot saved by Levy. As they're trying to get the puck out of the MTA zone. As here comes Friedman now trying to get a shot off. He lost the puck. Udell now with it in front. He lost it as well. A couple chances there. That one's stolen by Friedman. And the whistle was blown. As it looked like Friedman had a wide open attempt at the goal. But it's going to be called back on offsides. You hate to see it. Friedman nearly had an unreal chance to take the game and seize the day there. Carpe diem, you know? Almost took it there. 8 minutes left in this one. As this one slipped up in front of the goal. And Fishkin covers there. And now a late chance there, but they got to keep pushing with Pudell and Friedman. Keep pushing. Create chances now as Bornstein's on the face-off. Pudell could have won that one. Trying to get on top of it as it was cleared by Bromberg. Here comes Berman back. That one tangled up there as Pudell, trying to get that one over. But it won't go. Berman now with it in the corner. Flipped up and out of play. 7:47 now. Still a 2-2 game. And, I mean, listen. They don't have quite the momentum they had at the end of the second, but they're making a full change here. They're going to put on Wellgren. They're going to put on Sullivan. Excuse me, not a full change, just Wellgren and Sullivan. In for Pudell and Friedman. And Sullivan's a fast player on offense. And if they can get him to, get to the puck quickly in the corner and pass it up in the middle, they can make stuff happen. And that's very possible here. They're trying to create chances here about almost halfway through the third period. Chased down into the corner now. Bornstein flipped it up. That one's going to be over to Pearl. Pearl clears into the opposing corner. That one's back in the zone. Nice clearance there by MTA. Good hustle now as Wellgren trying to get onto that. That one won't go. Pearl now. That one flipped up behind the net. Almost stopped there. Frisch trying to get a shot off. Won't go. Broken up by Berman. Nice play there by Berman. That one flipped up again, hit by Berman. Nice play there. Berman breaks up the Frisch offensive move. Pearl now trying to clear it, and he won't be able to. As Pearl is there with Berman to help. Now bringing it behind the goal is Frisch. In the corner now, in trouble again is Pearl and Berman making it happen. And they are fighting for that puck as it's stuck in that corner over there. 5:49 left in this one. Flipped up to the Frisch goal, got the shot on net. As Bromberg tries to clear it, but he put it. Another doubling, and that one's going to hit the ref. And clear out of play as Wellgren's going to fall on top of another player. And they're both down, but they will get back up. Now on the offensive move is Frisch. Chasing it into the corner. 6 minutes left in this one. And now they're trying to fight for this puck now. It's a shot. Covered. Nice shot there by Sullivan. And that could have been the difference maker there, but a nice chance there. Nice to put pressure. Nice job by MTA. Creating offensive chances. Keep on pushing, and they will break. As Friedman and Pudell come on. Greeted by the MTA chants. The first time of the day, the crowd is into this game looking to get it going. And this one over to the side is Ulter. Ulter trying to get a shot off. Ulter won't go. Now again here, Craw on defense. And now this one's rolled over to the side. Oh, that one's whistled off, and it will be a power play for Frisch. Let's see how this MTA penalty kill goes, as this is a bad time for a Frisch power play. Oh, it's not even going to be a power play, it looks like. Oh, no, it will. It will. Yeah, it will. They got to get the penalty kill going, as MTA has Sullivan, Pearl, and they're going to try and kill this Frisch power play. Borgen, Sullivan, and Pearl as this is, this is the game. If you're MTA, this is possibly the season. This power play right here. They got to make it happen now or never. They're trying to make it happen. It's Frisch. Frisch trying to get a shot off to the side. Frisch the pass. That one won't go. MTA Lions chance ensuing as that one flipped up into the corner and off the ceiling. There it goes, flipped up. And now another shot by Frisch. And we're sitting right behind the MTA bench, so you can hear all the cheers that are going on back here as Frisch is holding the puck, trying to find the nice shot. That shot would not go. Alvin standing strong thus far since the first quarter. And that one, another shot by Frisch won't go into the corner now as they've been having chance after chance. They got to keep blocking these shots. They got to kill it. As it looks like on the right, he's going to get ready for a shot. That one broken up. Nice play there by MTA. Breaking up the power play is Sullivan. And it's going to go back into Frisch zone now. Trying to bring it up is Barr. Barr can't do it. That one's over to Alter. Alter now broken up by Sullivan. Sullivan, nice defense there to break that play up. MTA's fighting hard, standing strong here with under 5 minutes left in this game. Now that one, the shot. Thrown aside by Levy, and that's back into the corner. Nice job by MTA. And they are trying to putting it back into the corner as Frisch is going to make a change. And now that one's going to be put into the middle there. A crossover pass. Won't go now. Frisch in front of the net. Saved by Levy, and he stays strong. 4:34 left in this one, and it is still tied up. And we have just 4 minutes left, and this game is looking more and more like overtime. If they can stand strong on this power play, it's about to be up. But a nice play there by MTA. And this team is as loud as ever, as loud as can be, and they have reason to be so. As they're going to put in Friedman and Pudel, and Kraw's going to go in just a second. He's in the penalty box. But when he does go in, he will be playing defense along with our own Borgen. And so trying to finish off this penalty kill as Levy is back now in this net. I'm trying to stay strong. That one flipped up into the corner. Kraw's back in, and they're at full strength. Pudel trying to get to that one now is Penn. Penn trying to get a shot off. Won't go. Flipped up into the back and killed by MTA. 4 minutes and 20 seconds after this one is Levy. Just kept that one out of the net. And now trying to get a shot off there is Frisch. Save! Glove saved by Levy. Oh, and it looked like there was a little bit of a scuffle in front of the net there after. He's got some oohs and ahs going on, but an incredible glove save there by Levy, keeping MTA in the game. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in this one. Borgen now on the face-off. They can't get distracted here. They got to stay focused. They got to win this game. In the corner now is Friedman. Fighting for that puck. And that one over to the side is broken up there by MTA. Nice block there by Borgen. In the corner now is Penn. Penn flips it up into the middle. That one won't go. Flipped up in the air, and it won't go again. Levy standing strong in front of the net, and that one stopped and out of play from Ader. Nice play there by the MTA defense to keep it out of the net. And there's 3:52 left in this one, and they got to play as hard as they played all season. And Borgen's going to step off for Pearl. Oh, he's not going to step off. He's talking to the coach. And Borgen's going to stay on. So it'll be Pudel, Friedman, Borgen, and Ader. The starters in with 3:52 left in this one. This is MTA hockey at its best. Tied at 2. With the Frisch Cougars, widely regarded the best team in the league, along with SAR. And this one's going down to the wire here. Now that one's going to be fought over by Pudel and Borgen. And it won't go. And that one's going to be another face-off for MTA. 3:35. As starters will stay on. And Frisch is going to make a change. They're going to put on their charger. Their starters. As Pearl goes on, Ader will take a step off. And very strong lineup here for MTA. Trying to win this game is MTA. 3.5 minutes. Here's the chance to turn around their season right here. Now on the face-off here. That one's going to be flipped back into the Frisch zone. And Frisch couldn't recover it. Pudel with the forecheck now. And that one's going to be handled by MTA, trying to handle that one. And they couldn't, but it'll stay in the Frisch zone now. In the corner is Pudel. Pudel chasing that one. They can't get it behind the goal now. Pudel is trying to get to it. Frisch is going to come on the oncoming offensive move. Penn flips it into the middle. Levy couldn't make the save because it went over to the side. As Baruch now trying to go for that play. And that one's going to be flipped back into the Frisch zone. Under 3 minutes left in this one now. And it is a tie game here. That one saw the back of the net. And Joe Pearl tried to flip it out, and he will. Flipped out of play. 2:52 left in this one. And MTA has stood strong at the end of this one. They were not looking good at the end of the first. It was 2-0. They were not looking pretty. And this team completely flipped the switch. You got to give kudos to them. Kudos to Coach Rabbi Stone. MTA getting loud now. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this one as Sullivan chases the puck. Tie game, looking towards overtime. But let's see if anything can happen here in the waning minutes of the game now. Shot from Frisch won't go. Trying to get some help here is Pearl. Pearl and Welgen nearly clear that one, and that one's going to go out of the zone as Frisch tries to recover. Welgen there, keeping it in the Frisch zone. And that one's flipped out into the corner and over by Frisch. A nice move there by Frisch, and this one's going to go. Shot on goal, won't go. As it's off to the side is Eisner trying to make something happen. Shot there from Frisch, won't go. And again there on the side, Alter holding it. Alter being pressured by Borgen. And Alter can't make it happen. Borgen with it behind the net now. And Alter now with the pass over to the shot. Shot won't go. Under 2 minutes now. And cleared there is Welgren. And they're trying to make it happen. And MTA wants to kill these last 2 minutes and get it into overtime. And here comes the Frisch offensive move again. Trying to get the puck out is Pearl. Pearl, that one won't go. Levy fell. Looks like he was facing the shot there. Morgan there. Morgan and Sully on top of that one. That one's cleared. 1.5 minutes left. And that one, Pearl now clearing it. And it won't go. Out of play. 1 minute and 27 seconds left. And it looks like Levy's hanging his head low. He's either shaking up or taking a breath. And Levy's going to be okay. Taking a drink of water. Is that going to make a change? 1.5 minutes left. They got to play the 1.5 minutes of the best hockey they've ever played in their entire life. Sitting at 2-4. This season is done without this game. Pearl, Borgen, Pudel, and Friedman now fighting for this one. Baruch now with it in the corner as the MTA chance ensue. Trying to get the shot off behind the goal is Frisch. And that one's out in front of the net now. Levy fell on top of it, made the save. What a save by Levy, keeping this game alive with 1 minute and 10 seconds left. And Levy standing strong there as this crowd is loud, this crowd is rowdy, and they are looking forward to closing this one out. And Pearl's going to step off there for Ader. And Ader now, along with Borgen, Friedman, and Pudel. The starters in now for MTA. Face off there. That one's going to trickle out in front of the goal. Borgen's got to chase that one. 1 minute left. 1 minute and 5. Now in front of the goal is Frisch. Behind the net over for Bromberg. Bromberg can't get to it. Ader and Friedman trying to get on top of it. In front of the net, won't go. Cleared. Won't go. The shot there from MTA. Again, it won't go. Trying to break up the move now. Nice play by Borgen. Makes the man fall. And the shot on net won't go. This one held by Frisch. Borgen made a man fall there. That was nuts. And now Frisch on the oncoming offense. Now trying to get a shot at Bromberg with 30 seconds left. Trying to get this one out of play. Friedman on the forecheck now. Frisch passes it over. And Frisch trying to get a pass over. The shot won't go. Back into the Frisch zone. Holding the puck now, broken up. Borgen trying to flip it out of play, and he will into the Frisch zone. Under 20 seconds. As this has been some exhilarating MTA hockey. As Pudel flips it back over into the MTA zone, and whistle is blown. 10 seconds left in this one. It looks like that's going to be an offsides. 10 seconds left for MTA. And it's a tie game. Let me tell you, this building is loud, and this crowd is absolutely fired up. And they're going to take a timeout with 10 seconds left. Interesting call there by Coach Stone. And it is 2-2 here as MTA is hanging on tight. You know, they, again, trying to close this one out positively, get into overtime. And we're going to be right back after the quick break in timeout. 2-2 here, late in the third period, just 10 seconds left. You are watching Lions Live. And we are joining you here as we're about to get set for the last 10 seconds or so of the 10.2 seconds of the third period here. And this crowd is fired up as we're looking towards overtime, but it's going to be handled at half, and that one dove on by Frisch, and there is a pile up in front of the MTA net, and that one will not go. Out now with 2 seconds left, and we are going to have some overtime. It looked like Friedman might have had a chance there, but we are going to have overtime here in the den. And Rabbi Coach Stone is going to take a second to speak to his men. And we'll be back after another quick break. And the whistle blows, and we are just about set to get ready here. And we have overtime, and you are watching Lions Live here as it's going to be 3-on-3 for the rest of this one, as we got Sullivan, we've got Borgen, and we've got the MTA Lions fighting hard for this one. And we're about to get set here with Rabbi Coach Stone walking on the court, giving a quick word to all his players on the court right now, trying to fire them and lead their way to a victory over the Frisch Cougars. Now, a lot of people would not have expected the Lions to even get into overtime. This is a huge game, as the middle-of-the-pack team is looking to take a shocker, an upset over Frisch. And this would be huge if they were able to. And Borgen, Friedman, and Sullivan, they got the 2 offensemen on. And we're getting set for what should be a fantastic overtime period. Keep in mind, the last game went into overtime over North Shore, and that was Benjamin Friedman scoring the goal to win the game. And they are having some scoreboard malfunctions, as you can see Momo up there, the backup goalie. And they got a little bit of problems over here. This team is trying to fuel their way to their 3rd victory of the season. First against Hillel, and their 2nd last night against North Shore. A team playing on 1 game's rest. This is as big as it gets for MTA. And we're gonna have some scoreboard malfunctions, so we'll be right back after they fix these quick malfunctions. We'll be right back. And that was Gedalia Ader coming on to fix the Gedalia Ader fixing the scoreboard. And we got Sullivan, we got Borgen, and we got Friedman now. And Gabriel Berman powering this team up from the bench. And that one shot won't go. Borgen now trying to chase the puck. Borgen flipping it back and out of the MTA zone. Now back for it is Baruch. Baruch trying to make it happen, and Friedman got a shot on net, wouldn't go. Nice play there by Ben Friedman. Now flipped up and hit the ceiling by Borgen. Now 2-on-1 for Frisch. Frisch broken up by Sullivan. Nice play there. Now that one handled by, looked like Borgen. Now the shot there, Frisch won't go. Now this one on the rebound. Another shot will not go in the corner now. Sullivan trying to get it out of the MTA zone, trying to stop that oncoming shots, and that one second chance goal for Frisch. And that was the difference maker. And MTA is going to lose this one in shocking fashion. Heartbroken is this squad as MTA lets up the early overtime goal. And that's going to be the end of this one. And this MTA team is absolutely heartbroken after putting on a hell of an effort, making it a 2-all game, and fighting on to make it overtime, but they're going to drop this one 2-3. So MTA is going to take the loss here in overtime. And, you know, at the end of the day, what matters is Mitos. As you can see here in the handshake line, as upset as everybody is, still got to shake your opponent's hand. It's part of the game, and MTA knows that from day one. Again, that's number one here at MTA. We'll be right back after this handshake line. Excuse me, no, we won't. That's the end of the game, 2-3. And thank you for watching Lions Live. Tough loss for MTA, as it looked like they were going to have all the momentum going into overtime there, and they dropped a tough one. So it looks like that'll be the end of the game for MTA. A 2-3 loss to Frisch in the beginning of overtime on the second chance goal, and that'll be it. This has been a Lions Live screening of MTA versus Frisch. Thank you and good night.